All right, let's talk about wildfires now. Last year, it was a historic fire season in Oregon. Nearly 2 million acres of land burned, the most in decades, and it cost about $350 million to fight those fires, the most expensive fire season in state history. It was so expensive that the Oregon Department of Forestry ran out of money, and Governor Tina Kotek had to call a special session in December to approve $218 million to ODF and the state fire marshal's office so they could pay those bills. Experts say fire seasons like last year are likely our new normal, and that means lawmakers need to figure out a better way to pay for them. So they put together a work group last year to try and come up with solutions, and one of them will definitely cause some controversy. Senator Jeff Golden, a Democrat from Ashland, wrote an op-ed in the Oregonian earlier this week proposing using the kicker to pay for wildfire efforts. The kicker is the tax credit Oregonians get whenever the state takes in more than 2% more than economists forecast. They're forecasting a kicker of $1.8 billion for the next one, which you would receive when filing taxes next year. Using the kicker to pay for things the state needs rather than giving it back to taxpayers is an idea that comes up pretty often, but it never goes anywhere. In general, taxpayers like getting that money. But Senator Golden says if you're willing to give it up one time only, he believes the state could invest it and pay for wildfire seasons indefinitely with the returns. He wrote in the Oregonian, quote, "What would you say if you were offered this deal? Make a one-time payment on a sliding scale from a few dollars for lowest income taxpayers to six figures for the wealthiest Oregonians. In return, the state will provide high-quality protection from catastrophic wildfires for the rest of your life and likely much longer. If that deal were an offer, would you take it?" Senator Golden says that if the state takes that $1.8 billion and gets a 5% return on investment every year, that would generate, he estimates, $90 million a year to help fight fires. But remember, last year's season cost $350 million, so it would not cover everything. But Senator Golden says it would be more than the $87 million they budget for now that they budget for fires. The principal investment, that initial $1.8 billion, would not be used, only the interest gain from investing it. It's one of 6 options he says they'll be bringing to lawmakers soon. But again, it's a tall order. Senator Golden proposed asking for a constitutional amendment stating that the money would only go to wildfires, nothing else. But that would require 2/3 of lawmakers, which would include some Republicans, to vote for it. We'll keep following this and let you know if anything gains momentum this session. Now, I'm sure some of you have thoughts about using the kicker for wildfires. So what do you think about this? Would you take Senator Golden's deal? Let us know. Email the story at kgw.com or call and leave a voicemail 503-226-5090.